Hello there everybody, I have a review video for you real quickly. I got a request to review the MZ Wallace Soho Tote. I have another video that reviews the mini Soho Tote, so this is the regular version of the Soho Tote. I'm just going to show it to you real quickly today. Was able to find a couple of spare minutes without the kiddos and running around doing Saturday morning activities, so just decided to see if I could crank this out for you really quick. So as you can see, this is very similar to the mini Soho Tote that I have in my other video. I will link it below. Same color. I really love the Dawn color that MZ Wallace makes. It's their just standard navy blue, and I love the gold hardware, so I just got the exact same color combination in the bigger size bag. So this is actually a very large bag. For me, it might be a little bit too much for every day. I just don't carry that many things with me all the time to necessitate such a big bag like this. For probably the best illustration of size, just like I did in the other video, this Soho Tote is very similar in size to what you might be familiar with as the Pliage Tote by Longchamp. You can see it's probably slightly, the Pliage Tote is slightly wider. Don't know if the camera is going to be able to capture this very well for you, but you can see that the Pliage Tote, the bigger size Pliage Tote from Longchamp, is a little bit wider, but very, very similar size to the Soho Tote by MZ Wallace. So for those of you ladies who are familiar with this beloved bag that has been around for quite some time, you can think of this tote, the Soho Tote, being very, very similar in size to this one. So just a size comparison for you. Back to the Soho Tote itself. This is the same configuration as the mini. It just has no real pockets on the exterior of the bag, but it does have two sort of hidden pockets. I mean, they are exterior pockets, I suppose, but it's more towards the inside of the bag. And I like that they're hidden. It's not very obvious that there are pockets. And you can also keep them kind of unzipped and easy to grab for. So I'm just going to jump into them really quick. Oh, hold on. Let me give you kind of a rundown of all of the features. So it's got a little logo here in leather, the MZ Wallace logo. It's the same color as the bag. Then it's got some little metal hardware here in gold. It has D-rings on the sides to clip the adjustable crossbody strap that comes with the bag that I'll show you in a moment. And then at the bottom, it does have some feet to protect your bag from the ground, as well as another logo in just a brown color leather. And this bottom is not structured. It's just the same material as the rest of the bag. There's no plastic insert in here or anything, but it's just a nice wide bottom bag. So that's pretty much all of the exterior features of the bag. But we'll get into these lovely hidden pockets here. They are my favorite part of this bag, and definitely the reason why, one of the big reasons why I bought this bag. I love the clean looks of it, but I also love the easy access of these pockets that something like the Pliage Tote did not have. So, and this, I don't know if you can tell by the camera, but this pocket, this front pocket and the back pocket, they're both the same size. They're huge pockets. You can, like my arm is going all the way down here. You can tell the size of the pocket. It's just, think of this front area as a rectangle, and that's the size of this pocket. It is gigantic. My phone, which I typically keep in the front pocket, is swimming down there. You can't even see it because it's just so big. So I just typically keep my phone, which is an iPhone XS, in the front, but there's a ton of other stuff that can be kept in there. In the back pocket, I keep more of my money type things, so my little card case wallet that I'm using right now I keep in there, and my work badge I keep in there, as well as just a couple of quick items that I always reach for pretty regularly. I have chapstick, as well as my little Fortify nasal inhaler thing from Saje, just to keep the immune system boosted during cold and flu season. So again, this pocket is huge, and I love how they provide two of them on this bag. It's wonderful. So then we have just a standard zip main compartment, and it is also huge. In here I have a big bag insert to keep the bag sort of more structured and upright, because if there is no insert, it tends to kind of flop over a little bit. But it's a great bag either way, with or without a bag insert. And so I just have my giant, and this thing is a million years old. I got it a long time ago online. It's by some company, I think it's called Chameleon. But it's a nice insert to be able to put into the larger bags, such as the Pliage tote. I think I originally bought it for the Pliage tote, and now I have converted it to using for this bag. So you can see it's quite large, and this just has all of my essentials in it, including even a pretty big water bottle you can see that's tucked down here. But this just has my little pouch with all of my necessities in it that I change from bag to bag. And then it has this is a 17-ounce water bottle. It's one of those self-cleaning water bottles. It just kills bacteria with UV light in the cap. It's made by a company called Lark, so shout out to them because I love this thing. I hardly ever have to wash it. And I also have my keys in here and just other necessities like sunscreen, hand sanitizer, tissues, lotion, a pen, wipes. Those types of things are in this little insert, and this keeps everything nice and organized for me, as well as the bag structured. So now you can see that the bag's kind of flopping over without the insert inside of it, but it is otherwise just a huge big cavern inside. It's very, very big, very nice in terms of flexibility. To the little key leash, I just have my AirPod case attached. So I just have those ready to grab. And then in addition, of course, there's always the MZ Wallace standard pockets, such as the 2 slip pockets on the front wall and the back zippered pocket that has 2 additional slip pockets inside of it. It's just pockets galore, of course. Since I use the bag insert that organizes all of my stuff, I don't really have to put a lot of things in these pockets, but I do use these front slip pockets for things like my sunglasses to grab for, as well as even more hand sanitizer and lotion. Can never have enough of that type of stuff this time of year. And then in the back zippered wall pocket, I just have my checkbook, and there's nothing else in there. But these pockets are very generously sized because this bag is so big. Just to give you kind of a size demonstration, this is my phone, and it will actually fit in the back. This is the iPhone XS, so it's not the plus size phone, but it will fit very well inside one of those interior slip pockets that is inside the zip pocket in the back of the bag. So very, very generously sized pockets on this bag because it's so big. It also has the little Metro card or business card holder on the back wall as well. So that's it for all of the pockets. There's more than enough pockets to go around for this bag. The lining for this particular color combination is kind of like this nice, I think they call it the cafe color, and it's the jacquard lining, so it's just nice and solid and very, very smooth feeling. So I really do like all of the features of this bag, and just holding it right now while it's empty, it is, even though it's very, very big, it's still very, very light, and I really, really love that about this bag. Super versatile, super just very simple and clean looking. And I will also mention and bring up this is the adjustable crossbody strap that it comes with. It's a nice wide size, so it'll distribute the weight of the bag a little bit better on your shoulder. And this is just super easy. You just clip it onto the D-rings on the sides, and then this bag becomes a crossbody bag very easily. But these straps, I will say, the tote straps on this bag, you can see the drop length is very long and very generous. And so this will easily fit over big jackets. It gives you plenty of room to maneuver. I really love the straps on this bag, and it's got nice little leather accents on the top. And I like how they're also flat. So they actually stay on the shoulder very well. They're thin, not really too padded or anything, but they are thin and flat. So they do stay on the shoulder really well, and it's actually very comfortable to wear on the shoulder. So now that I have the bag open, I'll just kind of give you an idea of how much or how else you can use this bag. I put my sort of everyday work things in there, and that's not even necessary for me. That's like too much for me to be bringing to work. It was more so for just illustrating the video. But this bag is so flexible in terms of uses. I could see it being very good for something like travel. For example, I have this is an MZ Wallace Metro pouch. This is the standard size Metro pouch, and inside I have an iPad Pro. I believe it's a 10-inch iPad Pro, and this is something that I would use to keep all of my, let's say if I were to jump on a short haul flight, I would keep a lot of my in-flight essentials in here, like eye drops and lotion and hand sanitizer, and I would just put it all in here so that I wouldn't have to keep reaching into the overhead bin. So all of those things would be able to come with me into this pouch, and I would be able to just throw that right in here. And you can see that the pouch, hopefully you can see that the pouch is kind of sitting against the back wall. It's almost the same width as the bag. There's a little bit more clearance, maybe an inch or two on the side here, but it sits pretty well, kind of flush against the back wall of this bag. So you can kind of tell that maybe a larger laptop, such as a 15-inch laptop, is not going to sit very well in this bag. It would be really, really tight. Probably a 13-inch laptop would fit okay in this bag. But I would have like a pouch like this for in-flight essentials. I would have a water bottle that you could throw in there. Of course, my phone and all the other necessities would go into the front pockets, the front and the back pocket. But since I have kiddos, I would also probably just throw something for the plane for them into this bag. So I have kind of like a little activity kit that I take with me everywhere to restaurants, and I would take it on the plane also. It's got coloring stuff and paper and stickers, and so I would throw something like that in there. And then I would have plenty more room for something like a sweater that I would want on the plane. Anything like as an essentials pouch like this. I would put the crossbody strap on to throw it on a crossbody. And then all of my other essentials, my phone, chapstick, lotion, all that stuff can also, sunglasses can all be thrown in these pockets so easily. So this is a wonderfully versatile bag that is a very, very generous size, lets you do a lot of different things with it. If I had kiddos who were in diapers still, for example, I would probably tote this around as a diaper bag. I think it would be very useful for that because of all the nice, easily accessible outer pockets, as well as all the different flexible options you have inside. If you were to use a bag insert, it would be really great and very cute diaper bag. But my kiddos are older now, so I don't really need it for that purpose, but I can see this bag being wonderful, wonderful for travel. Probably short haul flight type travel, but this is really good, and it's a nice lightweight option. So that is pretty much my review for the MZ Wallace regular Soho tote. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to post below. Thank you so much. Hey there folks, I'm so sorry for the quick addendum. I just realized that I completely forgot to talk about this cute little thing in the main portion of the video. This is the little market pouch, or I call it the market pouch. I think MZ Wallace used to call it the market pouch. I don't know if they call it that anymore. But anyway, that's what I'm referring to it as. So it's just a little separate pouch that is very handy for keeping your little tiny cosmetic items or just other smaller things that you want to kind of keep together within the giant bag. So it also has a little D-ring that you can attach to the key leash that's inside the bag, as well as attach any other thing like a wristlet strap or an accessory. So it's just a very cute little handy pouch that you can take out of the bigger bag if you want to take your smaller essentials with you. So maybe that's why they used to call it a market pouch. So anyway, this comes with it, and it's a very standard size pouch that comes with the other MZ Wallace bags also that typically use the smoother Bedford nylon as opposed to the quilted Oxford nylon, I believe it's called. So market pouch. And then it also comes, of course, with the adjustable crossbody strap that I showed you earlier. And then this particular bag I did purchase from mzwallace.com directly, so I did get some dust bags with it. It's your typical just giant white felt or cotton dust bag. And this is the kind of, also this is the second dust bag, I guess, that the cloud bag that MZ Wallace is pretty popular for. But I did learn, I'm just learning these things kind of gradually as I go along, that these dust bags are only included with your bag if you buy it directly from mzwallace.com. This is just based on my own experience. When I bought a couple of bags from Bloomingdale's that did not come with any dust bags, I did contact the company and I asked them about it, and they said that these are basically MZ Wallace exclusive items. So you do have to purchase directly from them if you want your bag to come with dust bags. So that's just an FYI, something that I learned recently that I was not aware about. So just kind of a public service announcement, if you will. So sorry again for the quick addendum. Bye. Thank you.